Now, here's meteorologist Michelle Muscatello with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
Well, we are still nowhere near the height of this storm. That's not expected to begin until later this evening. We're thinking between 9 p.m. and 9 a.m. tomorrow will be the heaviest of the snow, the strongest of the winds. As expected, we've been seeing light snow off and on throughout the daytime. We've got a little band of snowfall over Providence, Cranston, the East Bay, out towards southeastern Massachusetts. And it's over off the eastern shores of Mass where the heaviest of the snow has been falling so far today. And that's expected to be the place that's the bullseye between the South Shore of Boston down to Plymouth, where we are feeling more confident now that a foot, even maybe a foot and a half of snow could fall in that area, with lesser amounts as you travel further towards the south and west. As we take a look at our storm timeline for the rest of today, we're expecting light snow to continue. Again, the heaviest of it starts around 8-9 o'clock this evening, goes through about 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, ending by about midday Friday most areas, with dangerous cold temperatures and wind chills to follow behind that, and that'll go through Saturday morning. So in terms of the impacts from the winds, it's mostly the wind chills that'll be a big factor for Rhode Island residents, especially students that will not have school tomorrow. Isolated outages. It's going to be more of an issue out towards the Cape, where the snow will be a little heavier and wetter, very fluffy, dry snow. So I think outages around here will be minimal. Doesn't mean that it can't happen, but I don't expect them to be a widespread issue. In terms of any school impacts, there's a few dismissals and afternoon activities canceled today. I think more cancellations expected for Friday. And the roads, they're tricky today, even with light snow falling, and we're going to see worse conditions tonight with drifting snow tomorrow and poor visibility as well due to the combination of the snow and the winds. We've been seeing the visibility sort of in and out. This is a view from Newport Harbor over the last hour. Visibility at times dropping to about a mile, even under a mile. Taunton, Plymouth, and Boston, where again some of that snow is a little bit heavier. The temperatures have stayed fairly steady with low 20s Providence, upper 20s further south, and even now into the low 30s Taunton, Plymouth, and Hyannis. Wind chills, they're in the teens and at times dipping into the single digits. Providence into Boston, Worcester, it feels like it's about 7 below there. So taking a look at the satellite and radar, I mean, low pressure that'll become our nor'easter still sitting back to our southwest. This will develop off the coastline, race past us, rapidly intensify as it does. We're getting a lot of these ocean effect snow bands right now with big high pressure sitting up to our north and east. The combination will create those strong winds that'll feed in moisture out over the ocean, and that's where most of our accumulations will come from tonight. So our Futurecast, 25 degrees for the rest of today. Light snow, but some slick roads. As we head into the overnight hours tonight, we're talking about temperatures that'll tumble into the teens. And then tomorrow, we're looking at those temperatures that'll be only in the teens and the wind chills below zero. Here's the radar Futurecast for you as we go throughout the daytime. So at 7:30 this evening, still light to moderate snow. Notice the intensity of it picks up through the overnight hours, and that'll extend into first thing Friday morning between 7 and noon. Most of this winds down, especially across Rhode Island, lingers a little longer in eastern Massachusetts. Here are the winds, potentially gusting 45, maybe even 50 miles an hour, where we have that blizzard warning for eastern Massachusetts. Snowfall amount. So this has not changed. We're still thinking 6 to 12 inches across Rhode Island, 8 to 12 for most areas. It's that area of eastern Mass from Boston down through Plymouth that has that potential to pick up maybe a foot to a foot and a half of snowfall. Here's the 7-day Futurecast. So following in the wake of the snow will be those frigid temperatures, dangerous wind chills running 5 to 15 below for your daytime on Friday, and Saturday morning's lows near zero. We may see some areas below zero Saturday morning. The wind chill will still be very cold Saturday morning, and then the temperatures will start to moderate over the course of the weekend.
All right, thanks, Michelle. Severe weather team coverage continues. Look at just how much snow has fallen here in the